for your team. There is much to be done.
What's shaking, Bacon?
Yes? Fine, speak.
I think Dahlia might be hiding with the Morlocks.
The Morlocks?
Mutants who live in the tunnels beneath the city, and who stay away from the X-Men. There's a homeless encampment by an entrance to the Morlock tunnels. Vampires have attacked it 3 times this week.
That cannot be a coincidence. Do you think the vampires are hunting this child?
I don't know. The city's most vulnerable population is being erased, mutants and humans alike, disappearing from shelters, off the streets.
The vampires go after anyone the world would not miss.
Or even notice.
Until now.
Apologies. Am I in your way? I can feel your power.
What shall we chat about?
I didn't think Dahlia would seek out the Morlocks.
We will find and question her.
I'm more concerned about her safety. Hopefully we'll get some answers. What do you think they want with Dahlia?
Focus, Storm.
Oh, I am. Those vampires are going to regret messing with me.
That is the spirit.
I'm ready if you are.
Step through portal. You have problem? I hope that was an accident.
Save everyone you can, and keep your eyes open for Dahlia.
I am looking.
Me too. I just don't like what I see.
We have control of the situation.
First it was the children. Now it's the city's unhoused population. These depraved creatures have no shame.
They do not seem to feel anything at all. Only their hunger drives them.
And yet they're still on the trail of Dahlia, with these people caught in their wake.
Then you're in the right place. The very thing to deny vampires their next meal.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
You're getting pretty good at that.
It was your mistake in coming here.
Your actions have consequences.
Leave some for the rest of us.
I will show you true power.
You've been practicing, haven't you?
Even in a city as renowned as New York, these people have still been left behind.
The lack of empathy is not unique to this city, or this time. Society often turns its back on those who are different.
Abilities are even more likely to be shunned.
Yes, we've all felt it in one way or another. Maybe it doesn't have to be that way for Dahlia. Brace yourself! Shouldn't have.
They cannot possibly match your strength. have earned this! You are too weak for this fight.
The end comes for us all eventually.
We're fortunate these are resourceful people. Most of them must have escaped before things got bad.
To survive like this, they must always be looking over their shoulders.
Let us hope that is what happened. Your mother abandons you. Feel my call.
Accept your defeat.
We are being watched.
Let them watch. Give them no cause to fear us.
It's all right. You'll be as good as new.
Dahlia?
Aurora? What are you doing here?
I tried to find you at the orphanage, but
But what?
it seemed you were in distress. I wanted to help.
I'm not the one who needs help. Look around you. I can do more here than wearing a fancy yellow suit. The Morlocks took me in. They just welcomed me into their family. But now someone is trying to tear our family apart.
I am so sorry.
No, you're not. You say you're all about protecting mutants, but it's only the ones who live in that mansion. You don't even see people like us.
That's not true.
What happened here?
We were attacked by creatures. We don't know what they are or what they want. Most of us fled after the last attack. Some are too wounded to move. I just need more time to heal them.
What can we do?
You really want to help? Stop those things from killing my family.
If these vampires are truly stockpiling victims, there is something much greater at work here.
As if their torment of these people was not enough.
It is never enough. There always seems to be a darker purpose waiting to reveal itself.
At least it keeps us busy.
Chaos unleashed.
I am impressed.
I call to the elements!
We'll shake our loyalty.
Maybe now you will find peace. It's the least I can do.
That should help.
For the mother!
They called in some friends.
These Morlocks, they live here, beneath the city? Why have I not seen them before?
These sewers have been home to all kinds.
And much like their counterparts on the surface, many people do not want to see them.
The modern world continues to surprise me. I had expected better.
There aren't many who can be trusted. But you seem to have it under control. You trifled with the wrong goddess.
This should help.
It's good to have friends.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
I'll take it.
Chaos magic, but you seem to have it under control.
I am going to get you for this.
We must find these other victims Dahlia mentioned. Who knows what suffering they've experienced at the hands of these bandits?
There are endless tunnels here. It will not be easy.
It never is.
Chaos consumes him.
Now that was something.
I will deliver you from her grasp.
Whatever gets the job done.
I'm sure the Morlocks will be grateful, in their own quiet way.
Dahlia! It's over. You're safe.
Thank you, Aurora. And the rest of you. We're not used to people looking out for us.
Is there anything else we can do?
No, we'll be all right. I've healed the others. We'll move where they can't find us.
Dahlia, you don't have to be alone. The X-Men would welcome you.
Thanks, but I'm not alone. And I can't abandon my family for yours.
All right. And if you ever need me...
You'll be the first we call.
Goddess be with you. All of you.
tell Storm, but I understand where Dahlia is coming from.
I don't know what to say. Morlocks deserve better than living in fear beneath the streets.
In all my time kicking it in the sewers, I never saw a Morlock. Whatever. Deadpool don't discriminate.
Dahlia sounds like a real one.
No one ever thinks about the Morlocks.
Dahlia's a good kid. If anything, Storm should be proud of her for doing the right thing.
Whatever the vampires want with the Morlocks cannot be good.
Hello, my sweet girl.
Hunter, hello.
It's a relief to know Dahlia is safe. I hope she knows what she's doing. You may be powerful, but there will always be someone stronger to defeat.
Storm is a good mentor. It's just, some people don't want help. You can't force it. Hunter, I have a favor to ask.
What do you need?
Storm seems off. I haven't seen her like this before. Can you speak with her?
Of course, but why me?
You both know what it means to lead. She sees you as a peer, whereas I will always be her student. You may be able to reach her in a way I cannot.
All right. I will seek her out.
Thank you. Oh, and don't tell her I asked you to do this. Yes?
I try not to treat every outing like it's my last. You were right about the Abbey being special. It's beautiful out here.
I like to come here when I am feeling down.
Subtlety is not your strong suit. You want to ask about Dahlia, yes?
Dahlia believes you only care about the X-Men who choose to join. Her words hurt you.
Not exactly, but they've left me to wonder. And the act of self-reflection is often uncomfortable.
I do not follow.
Her comment has caused me to think about how I treat my students. I don't think I choose favorites, but what if I do without realizing it? Regardless, I'm relieved to see her safe and happy with her found family. I'll keep worrying about her until the vampires are taken care of.
I relate. The Midnight Suns are my family, and I share the same concerns over their safety.
That almost sounds silly, worrying about people with powers. but I appreciate your words. It feels good to know I am not alone.
I think the fear is natural. Having abilities puts targets on our backs.
That is a good point.
Just because we are strong does not mean we are invincible.
Where were you when I was a teenager? That's what leadership is. Knowing when to step in and when to respect boundaries.
How do you know?
They'll straight up tell you. Or you'll just feel it.
Sounds complicated.
It gets easier with time. Thank you for coming to check on me, Hunter. Leaders often have to take these burdens on by themselves.
I am not a leader.
Oh, please. I call it like I see it. Is there anything else?
I have never heard of a Morlock before.
Morlocks are mutants who are visually distinct. I'm hesitant to call them different, but they avoid the X-Men.
Different?
Some Morlocks may have a gelatinous body, while others have horns growing from their head. Again, visually distinct.
No, that was all.
Of course. Careful where you're going.
Why, hello, Hunter. How did it go? Is she all right?
We talked. I think I was able to lift her spirits.
That is a relief.
It is sweet that you care for her.
Yes, yes. My heart of ice can melt on occasion.
Sounds like Dahlia's found her purpose. We should leave her alone.
Vampires capturing humans while they're still alive? But to what design?
Anything else on your mind?
What can you tell me about the Morlocks?
I know mostly what you do. They're mutants who live beneath the streets of New York. I read through their shield file. For the most part, they're harmless.
Why does S.H.I.E.L.D. have a file on harmless mutants?
Groups of unknown mutants who live off the grid is a thorny subject in this country. I don't like it either, but until that changes, S.H.I.E.L.D. will keep tabs on them.
Thanks, Carol.
Sure thing.
Good to see you getting all buddy-buddy with Storm.
How did you know I was just with her?
I can, smell her on you.
Are you very familiar with her scent?
We were close.
Let me guess. You will not elaborate.
Nope.
What do you know about the Morlocks?
Morlocks aren't bad, you know.
Well, who says they are?
Society, mostly. Just because they can't pass as normal doesn't mean they deserve to be living in the sewers.
Could they join the X-Men?
They could. But the Morlocks don't trust us. Can't blame them. They don't trust anyone.
Hey, hey, Hunter.
Parker still has to mix chemicals to make his webbing. What a sucker.
You must have slipped. You have problem?
Hunter, do you have a moment?
Of course. Is something troubling you?
Not exactly. I wanted to thank you.
For what? I have not done anything worth thanking.
That's what you think. Ever since I joined the Midnight Suns, you've treated me as an equal. Nothing more, nothing less.
Everyone is equal in my eyes and will always be treated the same.
That's a nice sentiment, but ignoring your team's background and titles might do more harm than good.
But it means I am starting with a clean slate for everyone.
It is hard to ignore my pedigree. To some, I am integral to the X-Men. To others, I was once a queen. That does not change the way you view me?
No, but I see where you are coming from.
I wonder if I'll ever be able to shake the stigma my past lives have carried forward. It's almost suffocating.
I do not follow.
Well, what do you think of when you hear the term leader?
Someone who carries a massive weight.
An invisible one.
So you agree?
To an extent, yes. There's a lot of work that goes on emotionally that is usually kept on lock. I've always felt like I need to live up to a version of myself that my team would be proud of. Someone fearless, who never makes the wrong decisions, and keeps their emotions in check.
Sounds like a lot of pressure.
It is. I wonder if I'll be able to let go and embrace every facet of the human condition without fear of losing control.
You cannot let fear control your emotions. You are stronger than you think.
Hard to believe that, after everything I've been through. Controlling my emotions is one of the only safeguards I have against destruction.
You need to shed yourself of that mindset. Bad things will not happen every time you feel something negative.
Sounds like I need to trust myself more. I'm sure it will take many, many years for me to get over this fear. But I'm glad I've been able to share it with you.
As am I.
Thank you again, Hunter.
Hello.
What's good?
I'm trying a new workout routine. The more I burn off, the more I get to eat. Howdy, partner. What's crackin'?
You seem quite brisk today.
Well, why shouldn't I be? Got a full 8 last night, just started a new supplement, and I've got a renewed outlook on my future.
Can I try your supplement?
Sure, but Gutsplosion Choco-Loaded Peanut Butter Protein Powder is calorically dense, so limit your intake to your 2-hour workout days. Now, I'd offer to spot you right now, but I'm chasing down a story.
A story?
I had this revelation. You know I'm a trained journalist. I get a thrill when I break open a big corporate conspiracy or report on a public good.
So you want to do more reporting?
Yeah. We've been so busy fighting Lilin and vampires with a Y that I haven't had time. I'm feeling this itch in the back of my head telling me to get out there and dig up some dirt.
If you really want to uncover a conspiracy, find out who has been eating the pickled Barghest paws.
Why?
Last week we had a dozen. This week, only one left.
So what?
So, pickled Barghest paws are ritual ingredients. Who in their right mind would eat them?
Well, first off, you really need to label that stuff so I know it's not a midnight snack. Second, I'm thinking much bigger than stories for the Abbey newsletter. I want to look into Dracula's history with the new breed vampires. What was his grand plan? How did he get into a feud with Mephisto? And is it true that a secret cabal of vampires controls the internet?
That all sounds interesting.
Ah, probably shouldn't say anything more at this point. You never know who could be listening.
In the Abbey? No one can spy on us here.
Exactly. Wink, wink. Let's keep this between us, okay?
Thanks, Hunter. Buonazua.
Hey. So I know it's impolite to talk about the demon in the room, but let's talk about the demon in the room. I mean the one in the forge, specifically, not the others that haunt this place. Or my dreams.
Understood.
I know I said I was completely comfortable with that thing before, but I may have lied. Mainly because I thought it was listening.
A pity.
Say what now?
If anyone could unlock the true potential of the Forge, Caretaker and I were certain it would be the great Tony Stark.
Really?
Thankfully, we still have Doctor Strange.
I said the thing made me uncomfortable, not that I couldn't unlock it or whatever.
I'm certain he would not be encumbered by such pedestrian concerns.
Well, uncomfortable is such a strong word. You know what? It was probably just allergies. Maybe the nice demon was just eating some strawberries, or wearing a wool sweater. Glad we could have this chat. Really eased my mind about everything. By the way, you don't happen to have a pen or a quill, do you? Just want to jot down a few last words in case I get swallowed up by a hellmouth while reaching for some pliers.
I ain't much of a conversationalist. More of a fighter.
Hey, you like what's happening here? Dust off the old fingers and get to work.
Yes?
If you're bored, we can have a sword measuring contest. Yo, it's good to see you.
You have not set anything on fire today, have you?
Oh, you are gonna love this.
I have always...
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. How long did you say you were exposed to this thing? What can I say except you're welcome? Later. to see you.
I'm sure you've heard the expression, getting a second wind, Hunter?
Second wind? Is it related to your powers?
No, but good guess. It's when you're able to continue doing something difficult after you've been tired.
Sounds very useful. What will you do with this new energy?
I'm going to keep tabs on Dahlia and the Morlocks. Make sure nothing else happens to them.
Is that what she wants?
She wants me to keep my distance, but I can look out for friends from afar.
What's your next wish?
I think I can handle that. Thanks, Hunter. Hey, you. This should keep someone busy.
I can't wait to sink my teeth into this.
Doctor Strange is fascinating. His magic. caretaker has shared so much wisdom with me during my time.
Quiet. I hear voices.